Well, my name's Judith and I've just turned 80. I was a primary school teacher. All my life I've been a primary school teacher, and I specialised in junior school. And I loved it. I loved it. So we've been retired just over 20 years. Every day I like to contact people and chat. And my other passion has been writing. And yeah, I do my own writing and love it. July in 2020, I mentioned something to the GP about feeling uncomfortable, and he sent me for an ultrasound, and the ultrasound was clear. There was nothing shown on the ultrasound of concern. After the scan, I seemed to be okay, although I was complaining of tiredness. And with me, I just think, oh, you're doing too much, you know. Don't have it, go to bed early. And it wasn't until I actually had the symptoms of urine problem that I thought, help. We were going away the next day, and the GP said to me, because it was a week before Christmas, and he said to me, you've got to have a couple of tests done before you go. But then when I first went into that with that diagnosis, they thought it was pancreatic cancer. So the week before Christmas, I thought I was dying. And then I went for a PET scan, which is head to toe. And that's when they decided it was actually lymphoma. And I had 8 rounds, chemotherapy, lost my hair, lost a lot of weight. And it was hard. Halfway through, after 4, he said to me, oh, there's a huge reduction in the size of it. It looks like, you know, we're going well, you're in remission. And then I had the final 4, and I had another PET scan, and it was larger than when I started the chemo. So that was just shattering, absolutely shattering, and it was shown, and that's when I was given the 3 options. One was palliative care, the next one was more of the traditional chemo that's used for lymphoma, and the third one was a possibility of a trial that was taking place. I just think the trials and the chance of getting better through something like that is worth it. And you might help somebody else. That was the other attitude. If I go on this trial, if it doesn't work for me, maybe it'll work for other people, or they'll refine it and then it'll work for other people. The staff in the Clinical Trials Centre, absolutely above and beyond. It was just amazing. They've been there batting for you to make it as good as they possibly can for you. The other amazing thing on the trial was didn't lose the hair, and the nurses told you that very quickly because that does depress women and it's hard to cope with. And I thought, oh, not again, I'm just getting it back. No, you don't lose your hair. I felt I was getting better all the time. Not in huge bits, but I just felt it was working. Now that's, might be stupid, might be strange, I don't know, but it just felt like that. I'd never felt that I was going backwards. At the end of the trial, the doctor showed me the PET scan and there was no sign of, and the stent had disappeared, so that was all good. And I did begin to feel a lot better. It was a feeling that I was now free. I had that freedom to sort of perhaps go to the supermarket, you know, meet a girlfriend for a coffee somewhere. It's now 3 years down the track, and one lady I know, she calls me her miracle work. You're a miracle, she says. And I just laugh. I embrace life more than I did. And I'm very grateful to the people who do the trials. How fortunate am I? I'm here, I'm healthy, I'm active, still got a few brain cells, and I just love it. Life is just fantastic, it's good. It's wonderful. It's freedom.